We've got a super chat here from Tom working for $5. He says, in comparison to where Star Wars is at now, Lucas's prequels make more sense. Downright opus. Ridley Scott, could his lore be handled better by anyone else? It's not Ridley Scott's lore. He didn't write the first movie. He just came on late as the director. All of the things, I've said this many, many times, all of the things that you think that are iconic.
And
Dan O'Bannon, Ronald Shusett, and then Walter Hill.
Yep.
All of the things that you guys find iconic was never Ridley Scott's idea. So H.R. Giger working on the film wasn't his idea. It literally wasn't Ridley Scott's idea at all. You wouldn't have the Xenomorph look the way it does. You wouldn't have it.
It's one of the most non-Ridley Scott movies, and that's why for years he never touched it, I think. And it was Fox who insisted he do that director's cut, which I hate. I'm glad they added a couple scenes back into it, but they deleted other stuff out of it. I hate it when they do that. It's like, if you're going to do an extended cut, you leave the other parts in, of course.
Yeah, extend it all.
Yeah.
So,
and then, I just feel like he's always been jealous of how people reacted to Aliens, because that's the one that was the bigger hit. It got Sigourney Weaver her Oscar nomination. You know, it took Aliens in that bit of a different direction and made it a more mainstream, not horror film kind of, franchise instead. And I think he's trying to undo that, really, by making it this weird
philosophical.
It's just typical Ridley. Look, I get it. People love Ridley Scott, but I feel like he's one of the most pretentious, overrated directors ever.
Yeah. I mean, look, Ridley Scott's made some great stuff, and he's a fantastic cinematographer. His films always look absolutely incredible. But it is a fact. It's not his lore. He didn't create it. He was brought on at the last minute as a director because no one else wanted it, basically. Because it was considered like a C movie, not even a B movie. It was considered really just meh, whatever. No one really cared.
Wasn't Corman involved with it originally anyway? Roger Corman? So, like, it would have been like a...
Yeah, I think so.
I think he was.
Yeah,
and then they...
Wait a minute. Harvey Korman and what? Tim?
Not Harvey Korman, Roger Corman. Corman.
But even it's important to know. Even so, loads of people are like, "Oh yeah, all the AI thing. It's Ridley Scott's idea." Blah blah blah. Even the AI thing, even Ash being a robot, wasn't Ridley Scott's idea. That wasn't even Ridley Scott's idea.
He really liked it, evidently. Yeah,
I'm pretty certain that was Walter Hill's idea.
And Walter Hill is a genius who's very undersung in Hollywood. But yeah.
So anyway, there you go.
No, but keep that in mind, and that's where I have resistance with him too. I totally understand where you're coming from on that, Nate.
Yeah. Any culture? Go on, chime in on this, dude. Lucas's prequels, are they the opus now compared to?
Compared to I mean, Ridley Scott's kind of really jankied up his entire career. I mean, honestly, people go from thinking he was, somewhat of a genius to oof. Got lucky once or twice. It's not good.
What about George Lucas, the prequels then? Come on. Are they the opus? Are they great? Do you love them?
I think they're fine. I mean, look, anything compared to the sequel trilogy is freaking, classic. So.
It's true. Well, that is what you're saying.
You know what? You should check out, Tom. If you haven't seen Dark Star, check that out. That's kind of the precursor to Alien.
Hey, I'd like to see Dog Star in concert, but I don't think I can because one of them died.
Dark Star.
Oh,
okay. Right, but anyway, thank you very much, Tom Worker, my dude. Drew Beefy for $1.99 says that Goomba said Alien isn't good as a horror. Who said that?
Hawley.
Did he?
Yeah, kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit.
Oh, I don't know. Didn't see that. T-Nail89, aka Dislikes Puns for $2 says Clownomorph Nado on a plane in space.
Yeah, and people were kind of pointing out that would kind of just be killer clowns from outer space. You're not wrong. Clown aliens.
That is
Can you imagine a xenomorph mixed with like all them colors and like a big red nose and shit?
It's like the what is it? The crying Pepe meme, but with the pride hat and stuff. And
yes,
but it's a xenomorph instead.
Yes,
that'd been awesome.
Culture, we need that on a t-shirt.
Oh my gosh! All right, I'll write it down.
The best part is when somebody sees that, is like, "Oh my god, is that a clown one? That shit ain't funny."
Pepe clown is a xenomorph. All right, gotcha.
and when it goes like, and the thing comes out, it shoots out instead of the mouth. It's a
yeah, it's one of them.
I'm just gonna clip this whole thing. I mean, otherwise, I'd be writing notes for the rest of the stream.
Love it. Right. Mr. Luba Luba for €5 says Alien needs to go back into cosmic horror and this Lovecraftian idea of humanity being so tiny and meaningless in the grand scale of cosmos. That does kind of sound like what Noah Hawley is trying to do. I mean, he's saying that this alien's been around for millions of years. So it is kind of, I mean, it does sound like he's trying to get back to that, to be fair.
Could be. I'll give him a shot. I'll give him a chance. Like I said, I got more faith in this than I do the movie. The movie really kind of gives me pause when they said it takes place in between films. That's like...
Yeah, that is true. Well, anyway, there you go.